Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a tutorial on this frosty little look right here. I'm super festive really early again this year. Like, I'm really in the Christmas spirit and it just seems to be getting earlier every year the older I get. So I just wanted to do a really festive frosty look for you guys, and I definitely wanted to sit down and, you know, practice my artistry a little bit more, and that's why I've gone for the full cut crease look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to find out how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So I've already prepped this eye, I've already practiced on this eye. I'm just going to smooth out the MAC Select cover that's on my lid, and then we're just going to jump straight on into it. So the first shade I'm going to use is from my Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette, and it's this shade right here. It's a really dark navy one here. I think it's called Indigo, but I don't know. So the first brush I'm going to be using is this Morphe E39 brush. It's like a tiny little detailing brush, super flat. It's almost like a lip brush, but I'm just going to use that. With that shade, I'm just going to sketch out the crease. And then when I think it's kind of even with the other side, what I'm going to do is just also use that just to almost like sketch out where the bottom of my wing is going to come, just so I can make sure it's kind of even. I'm using like the most ugly mirror and you can't even see what I'm doing. That's annoying. In case that was completely covered by the mirror, I've basically just taken this Morphe E39 brush and the navy palette from the Morphe palette, and just sketched out the crease and also where the bottom of my wing is going to come. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with this Morphe M507 brush, and I've not added any extra product on it just yet. It probably has a little bit left from me doing the other eye, but I'm just going to use that just to start blending out this line. Then what I'm going to do is go in with Anja from Illamasqua and that same 507 brush and start building this up. And this is kind of going to be like our transition. With cut creases like this, it is a lot of back and forth work, so I'm probably going to cut a lot of it out, but it's just me going back and forth with the shades. Like, it just took me like an hour to do this eye, so. So the next shade I'm going to take is actually from the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and it's the shade Doom, which is just the blue one. And I'm going to be taking that on a Zoeva pencil brush. It's just a 230 Luxe pencil brush. And I'm just going to, again, follow that line all the way along. And I also apologise that I'm using so many different palettes in this, but it's so hard to find like one palette that has all of the blues that you want in it. And then going back in with my 507 brush and a bit of the Anja shade, the lightest blue. And then going back and forth with those two shades just until I built them up enough. So now I'm going back in with my Morphe brush, and now I'm going to dip into the Juvia's Place Magic palette, and I'm going to be taking this really dark navy shade, and again I'm just going to sketch out that line just to intensify it. And then I'm going to go back in with my Zoeva pencil brush and just help to blend that out. And then I'm just going to go back in again with my first brush. Now I'm mixing the shade from the Kat Von D palette with the Juvia's Place palette shade, just so I can sort of get like an in-betweeny, like not as dark as the one in the Juvia's Place, but then not as light. And I'm just using that on the pencil brush and just wiggling that through that crease. And then just to deepen it up just a tiny little bit more, I'm just going to take the black from the Morphe 39A palette, which is like a super dark black, and then just really carefully sketch that along the edge of the crease. And then again, I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush and blend that out. And I think I'm just about happy with that. So what I'm going to do is now just clean up the line a little bit. Obviously doing it with smaller brushes, it just means that you don't have to do as much cleanup because it's all kind of kept within the area that you want it to be. So I'm just going to take some MAC Select Cover, just using my blank canvas F17 brush. I'm just going to clean up that line and just make sure the shape is kind of like even to the other side. And now that that's all clean, I'm just going to really quickly set that so it doesn't print. And I'm just going to be using just a normal kind of coloured shadow. Just using this like one from Urban Decay. This one's in the shade Foxy. I'm trying to use stuff that I like never use. That's why I'm picking up random things like this that I've had in my drawer for ages. So I'm just going to use that on a flat synthetic brush and just pack this all over. And then for the main lid shade, I'm going to be using this Buxom shadow in the shade Room Service. This is like really nice mint green shift. And I'm just going to apply that with a Zoeva 234 brush. And then before I apply the glitter, I'm going to do the wing first, just so I don't have to sort of go over the top of glitter with. So I'm just going to use my Illamasqua gel liner in black. I'm just going to apply that with a small, like, tiny liner brush. I think this one's from High Definition. And then just to do this kind of like blue, like holographic kind of spotlight on the liner, I'm just going into the Kat Von D Alchemist palette and I'm just using the blue sapphire shade. And I'm taking that on a blank canvas E10 brush. Stipple that just onto the center of the liner. And then for the glitter, I'm going to be using MAC Reflex Gold. And I'm going to be sticking that down with the Helen E glitter base, which is incredible. So I'm just going to pop a bit of the glitter base on my hand. And then I'm going to take this Zoeva 315 eyeliner brush. I'm going to start off by applying it in a line across the top of the lid, because I'm not putting it over the whole area where I put the mint down. I'm just mainly keeping it to the center of the lid. So I've lined that and now I'm just going to use that brush just to kind of add the glue. And then I'm just going to take a flat brush and just pick up the glitter and just stipple it on. Okay, I'm going to quickly shoot off camera, do my foundation and concealer, and I'll be right back to finish off the look. I'm going to do the under eyes first. So I'm going to jump straight into that dark shade, the dark navy blue from the Morphe palette. And I'm going to go straight in with the Luxe pencil brush from Zoeva. I think I'm just going to, before I carry on with any other eyeshadows, I'm just going to line my waterline using this Marc Jacobs eyeliner in the shade Overnight. It's just like a dark navy blue. Now I'm just going to go in with Anja, and I'm just taking that on a Zoeva 224 brush. I'm just going to go right underneath that first shade that we just laid down. And then I'm going to go in with the navy from the Juvia's Place palette, just because it's a little bit darker than the Morphe one. And again, just run that right underneath. And then I think I do actually want to put a little bit of the glitter that we used on the inner corner as well, just to make it super bright. So I'm just going to take a bit of that adhesive again. And then just before I do the lashes, I'm going to finish off the skin and then we're almost done. Yeah! I've been sat here for so long. So for highlighter, I'm going to use my fave, Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy. I'm just going to apply that with my Morphe M510 brush. Now to give me that really sort of wet look skin I love, I'm just gonna spray my face with the iconic London Prep Set Glow. It's my life. And then just while it's still like a tiny little bit tacky, I'm just going to go back in with my highlighter again and just pop a tiny little bit more on my cheekbones so they are like glowing. And I love doing this because it gives you that really sort of smooth finish on your highlighter. Now I'm just going to bronze using my Becca tobacco powder. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot off camera, apply some mascara and lashes, and we'll be right back to do the lips. And then for lips, just to finish off this look, I'm gonna do a nude just because I feel like any other color is just gonna, it just isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna line my lips first with my favorite lip liner. This is Sandstorm. And then to fill in, I'm going to be using the Jamie Genevieve and MAC lipstick, and then I'm going to top that off with the Dose of Colours and I Love Sarai collection gloss in the shade Barely There, like my all-time favourite combo. And then just topping that off with the gloss. And then we just give the hair a little zhuzhy zhuzh. And that is the final look. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I love the way it turned out. I really wanted to sit down and film like a proper cut crease. I haven't done one in such a long time and it's always good to practice. Just love the way it turned out. It's reminding me of like Ice Queen, Frosty, Festive vibes. So I'm really in the Christmas spirit this year, super early, and I just want to do all of the festive looks that I can. So I hope you like this tutorial, and if you recreate this look, please give me a tag so I can see your recreations, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my little family. As always, I will list everything that I've used in the description box down below. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and any sort of video ideas that you have, please send them my way. I always want to do stuff that you guys want to watch, so yeah, it'd be great to have some suggestions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.